This is John Pluta. The original video of treating your beehive box parts ran a little over, so I'm having to do this little follow-up here. On the first original video, the picture of the dipping box wasn't real clear. This is the container that cat litter comes in. It's a square plastic box that we put the copper naphthalate in, the permeate, which I didn't pronounce very well, but it's called permeate. And then as a carrying agent, we use the diesel fuel. They recommend paint thinner or mineral spirits. Watch the first video, you'll see all about that. What we're trying to do, the reason we're treating our boxes is to prevent damage like this here. These are just regular plain pine boxes. After 5 or 6 years, 7 or 8 for sure, this is the kind of rot that starts coming on. This is what we want to try and prevent. We can severely slow it down and nearly stop it by treating the boxes. It's no fun having a piles of these boxes here. Be glad to sell them to you for $5 a piece. Come get them all. The only thing these boxes are good for is to catch swarms in the springtime. Throw some frames into them. I'm going to do a little quick update right here. After you see the first video, you'll see how we dip the boxes. This is just how we put them in there. The first half is already done. I'm dipping the second half. This is a stack. After we pull them out, we crisscross them to air dry them. I try and air dry them for at least 30 days if I can before assembly. Then after assembly, we also paint them and then air dry them for another 30 days if possible. One of the things I thought about overnight was that some people might not want to dip the whole box. And what we can do is, on the first video, we showed it in the paint pan how to dip a pollen trap. We use the same container. Your regular paint tray will take a deep hive body, and if you fill it 2 or 3 inches full of the copper naphthalate solution, you can just dip your ends where your open wood grain is. This is where most of your moisture, rot, decay, and insect damage occurs. By dipping them 1, 2, 3 inches, depending on your management techniques, this would offer you some protection and still leave your main hive body parts just virgin wood. The other idea that I wanted to share that I started doing occasionally before we started phasing out all my untreated boxes. If you have assembled boxes that you want to semi-preserve, you can take the same copper naphthalate 2 or 3 inches and just dip your corners. And this would insert it maybe 5 minutes or so. A little longer if you want to prop them up, and then just proceed to do all 4 corners. That would help you treat some of the boxes you already have in production, give them additional 5-10 years of good life. The pile in the first video is still pretty much intact. I'm still trying to get this new, we have another 400 new hive bodies I'm trying to phase in for next spring. The hobbyists might seem a little overwhelmed, but this is just commercial beekeeping. I'm still small. I'm going to take you over to my paint shed now. This is where we paint outside in good weather. What I was going to try to show you quick is these are some of the stacks that we crisscross out of the weather of the treated boxes. This particular stack here, this is all pre-cut pressure treated plywood from the factory from bottom boards. This is a stack of 100 bottom boards I need to assemble in my spare time. This is a rack that just an inexpensive rack. I've used concrete blocks with some 2x4s going across, just under a little metal shed I have. What you can do is just space out your treated wood and just in rows and grooves. On this particular thing here, we have these are tops, pressure treated tops that I have a feeder hole cut in. These are assembled pressure treated tops. These are all hive bodies. This is pressure treated for nuke boxes. I use pressure treated cut plywood. These are nuke box ends, all ready for assembly, which is what I'm going to show you next. After assembly, they're all painted. These are all treated boxes. When painting, we use 3 coats of primer with 1 coat of good exterior Sonoglass for the exterior. This next little trick is what I need to show you. This is good for either pressure treated boxes or even for untreated boxes. This makes on new equipment the bees introduction a whole lot better. I use beeswax that we pour into a yogurt cup, and I take plain beeswax. After painting, the top edges and the bottom edges of your boxes, until they're cured, they're rather sticky. So what I do is I take this block of beeswax and just do, pressing as hard as I can, trying just to give a light coat on your frame rests. Then these are the pressure treated boxes. You can do the same thing with your regular pine boxes. It makes introduction, and also it gives you some preventative for wood damage from water. This gives a beeswax scent smell. It covers up your paint or the copper naphthalate treatment. That's the 4 insides, and then I also do the bottom. This helps prevent the boxes from sticking together on the stacks. It gives them some water protection, and the bees like it a whole lot better, a whole lot more. This is the nuke bottoms that we build with screens for transport and delivery. We also use a lot of these are queen mating boxes on the Illinois medium size with the little plugs for my 2 queen systems. And that's about it. Come help me dip all these boxes, but dip yours too. It'll add years and years to the age of your equipment, your hive bodies, your supers, tops and bottoms. But just some permeate copper naphthalate. This is John Pluta, GeorgiaBees.com. Go dip your boxes and happy beekeeping. I've got a minute left on my YouTube limit. I'm going to show you. We have just a little extra to our goldenrod is blooming, and the bees are having a field day. This is in front of a little hive. We've had plenty of rain, so I'm hoping that we have a good honey flow, so I don't have to fill these feed bottles. Bees love the goldenrod, and we got plenty of it. Have a good day.